After researching plot structures in movies, I began to realize that Naruto arcs followed the same formula. So in this video, I'll explain the common plot structure and break down how a few of the arcs follow it. My parts of the plot and their explanations are inspired by Michael Arndt's videos, a professional screenwriter. First is the opening. This is the status quo. Second is the inciting incident. This is when the protagonist receives a new quest. Next is the first act break. This is the beginning of the quest, or part 1 of the quest. Next is the midpoint. This is when something goes wrong and the protagonist changes. Next is the second act break, which is the second part of the quest. Next is the climax, which is the 11th hour and decisive moment that resolves the plot. Finally, the ending, which is the falling action and conclusion. The Land of Waves is the first arc I'll analyze. The prologue section of the arc is more like a compilation of episodes, so I'll exclude it. The opening of the Land of Waves is the cat mission. The inciting incident is Hiruzen giving Team 7 a new mission. The first act break includes the protagonist traveling, fighting the Demon Brothers, and fighting Zabuza. The midpoint would be Kakashi realizing that Zabuza is alive and giving his team the tree climbing training. I believe this is the midpoint because it throws a roadblock into the journey and requires the protagonists to change. Part of what makes a good midpoint is the story transitioning from almost being complete to being derailed. Here, it seems like the primary antagonist was defeated, but at the midpoint, we learn that not only is he alive, but the person that killed him is on his side. The second act break would be the tree climbing and the final battle. The climax would be Naruto's speech to Zabuza. I believe that this is the climax because the climax is the scene that embodies the theme of the movie. As you can see, the Land of Waves arc follows a very traditional structure for the plot, and that is part of what makes it so good. The next arc I'll break down is the Chunin exams, but what's interesting about this arc is that I was able to break it down into 5 different movies. For movie 1, the opening is Team 7 returning from a mission and meeting the Sand Ninja. The inciting incident is Kakashi recommending all of Team 7 for the Chunin exam. The first act break would be all of the teams trying to find the room and eventually seeing through the ninjutsu. The midpoint would be the fight against Rock Lee, because Team 7 gets mopped and realizes how much room they have to grow. The second act break is the written exam. The climax is Naruto's speech. Movie 2 opens with Anko's explanation of the rules. The inciting incident is her opening the gates. The first act break is Team 7 versus the imposter. The midpoint is Orochimaru's appearance and fight. I marked this as the midpoint because the protagonists come close to their goal of acquiring an Earth Scroll, but not only do they fail, but they are also knocked out. The second act break would be the Team Dozu and Team Oboro fights. The climax would be Team Oboro's defeat. Movie 3 opens with the rules of the preliminaries explained. The first act break includes all of the matches up until Neji vs Hinata. I considered Hinata's loss to be the midpoint because this is an upset for the audience and Naruto changes in the sense that he wants revenge against Neji. The second act break is Lee vs Gaara and the climax is Lee's loss. The ending has Kabuto vs Kakashi. Movie 4 opens with Naruto training with Ebisu. The inciting incident is Jiraiya interrupting his training. The first act break has Naruto training to summon a toad. I don't believe this movie has a midpoint. The second act break is Naruto being pushed off a cliff. The climax is Naruto summoning Gamabunta. The ending is when Gaara tries to kill Lee. Movie 5 opens with the tournament bracket. The first act break is the tournament starting with Naruto vs Neji, Shikamaru vs Temari, and Sasuke vs Gaara. This movie has no inciting incident because it is just a continuation of movie 3. The midpoint is Orochimaru beginning his plan. This is the midpoint because Sasuke is about to defeat Gaara, but Konoha is suddenly attacked by Suna and Odo. The second act break includes all of the fights, primarily against Gaara and Orochimaru. The climax is Naruto defeating Gaara along with his speech. As you can see, the Chunin exams is like 5 movies in one arc, and that's part of what makes it so entertaining. By having 5 movies, the arc ends up with 5 different climaxes, making it 5 times as exciting as a regular arc. By breaking down the plot structure of arcs, it makes it easier to understand why I like or didn't like a story arc. I'll probably continue this for the remaining Naruto arcs and even do a Bleach one. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out my manga for free online. If you enjoy my content, please consider donating to my Patreon. All important links will be in the description.